The first question I got for you guys today is, I feel like there is something wrong with me. My self-esteem is very low, and there are some things that just make it worse. I just came back from hanging out with my friend, and I feel like garbage. I'm constantly trying to convince myself that I don't need a guy to come up to me and flirt so I can feel pretty, but unfortunately, it looks like my mind won't accept otherwise. I left home feeling good about myself, but after we arrived at the club, four different guys came to talk to my friend, and I feel so ugly and unwanted. Dating apps are the worst. Every time there is a match, I start a conversation, I'm just ignored. I know that's stupid stuff, but it really makes me feel bad, like there's something wrong with me. Only other people can see and avoid me because of that. I would really like to take this off my head, but it's getting more and more difficult each day. So the first thing that I want to tell you is that you should never base your value off of your looks. I feel like with social media culture, we've gotten into a nasty habit of allowing everybody, especially women, to judge each other solely on their looks. Dating apps, social media, movie stars, where everything is solely based on your looks. So I want you to change your mindset. I want you to understand that that is not normal for you to judge your internal value on the way that you look. Because reality is, you are good enough. If you're breathing air in today, that means that you're good enough. If you are still here today, that means you're good enough. We have to stop getting in the mindset that we're basing our happiness, our beauty standards, our morals off people on social media. You have to get into that mindset. You have to be the one to look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself every single day that that you're beautiful, you're attractive, you're smart, just all those good things internally you have to tell yourself. Because what we're seeing today is that I'm seeing it and you're seeing is that the world is not telling anybody that they're good enough, that they're smart, that they're worth it. The world is not telling us things like that. So when you look at social media and you see these people who have those beauty standards start winning in life, what does that do to you? It slowly starts to eat you up inside and slowly starts to erode on your soul, your personality. So you have to be able to change your mindset when it comes to things like that. And also, you might need to change the friends that you hang around with. Because you might not know it, but the friends that you hang around with, whether positive or negative, they have an effect on your life. Even if you don't think so, the friends that you hang around with, if they are negative, they are going to bring a negative culture into your life. If you don't fix it, if you do not fix it, these negative traits, these negative people will come into your life and they will ruin your happiness. They will ruin your joy, they'll ruin your happiness, they'll ruin your spirit, all of that. So what you need to do is that you need to identify, make a list of your friends and then realize, who do I really want to be around and who do I not want to be around? Who makes me happy? Who doesn't make me happy? Because everybody who you think is your friend is not, sadly, your friend. Some people are only your friend out of a situational basis. They might want something out of you. They're not doing it for the right intentions, but they make it seem like that. So it hurts even more when you see them treat you in a wrong way. So what you need to do, again, what did we just talk about? Changing your mindset. Now we talked about building up your friend group to have the right friends around you. And another thing is, same thing with social media, we should not look to the club, we should not look to social media, we should not look to, a party to base our happiness on or to seek validation from. What are we trying to find validation from? Again, what am I seeing is I'm seeing people go on the external. They're looking for validation outside. They're looking for validation at parties, clubs, whatever. What you need to do and what people are running from is seeking the validation within themselves, within their heart, within their soul. That's seeking validation externally feels good for the minute. If a couple guys walked up to you for the minute, it would make you feel beautiful, right? But what you don't understand and what you don't see is that that's going to be a constant machine that you're going to be feeding off of. And if you don't stop that, if you don't medicate that, if you do not heal that wound, this is going to be something that you're constantly going to be chasing. It's a validation from other people. I want you to get to the point where you don't need anybody's validation for you to be happy, to be healthy, to have good mental health. I don't want you to seek anybody's validation. You should be good enough for yourself, no matter what is going on in this planet. You don't need anybody's validation. You don't need anybody's attention. You have yourself, and through that, you are good enough. But you need to set the foundation blocks for yourself and get off social media and realize you are perfect the way that you are, and realize that you have value other than just your face or your body. Your value comes through your heart, your soul, your spirit. It doesn't come from anything else. So what you need to do is you need to slowly rework your mindset, rework your mind frame in order to realize that you matter, and what is on the surface is not me. It's not what people should be chasing after. They should be chasing after your heart, your soul, your spirit. So what you need to do, again, change your mindset, find new friends, and seek internal validation and stop seeking external validation. You keep seeking the external validation, it will always be wanting more. It's like a machine when you're seeking validation from other people. One person is never enough. So you slowly start to build on it, build on it, build on it. What I want you to do is I want you to stop the cycle and tell yourself that you are good enough. So the next question we got, and I hope that helped you out, but the next question we got today is, what concrete steps should I take in order